Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. It is Throwback Thursday and we are going to make this really cute card using the Dahlia stamp from Dahlia Days. So the large dahlia there, and the greeting from So Sentimental. And the So Sentimental stamp set was bundled with the Stitched So Sweetly dies. And I love the Stitched So Sweetly dies. I've already stamped and cut out the greeting for the front of the card just to save us some time. I'm going to use Mango Melody, Flirty Flamingo, and Sweet Sorbet to do this, and I've also used Sweet Sorbet on the greeting itself. Now, when I did this one, I wasn't paying attention to where my middle line was, so I've got a bit of a gap on that one because this one is decorated front and back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my Mango Melody, and I am going to keep an eye on where the middle of my card is, which is about here, and I am going to add a flower there at the top, one there at the bottom, right out of the gate. So I'm just going to add flowers all over, keeping in mind I'm going to want to add the other colors in as well. So I don't want to be completely overpopulating this with the Mango Melody. And we can always come in at the end and add more color in if we'd like to. So I'm just going to wipe this off between ink pads, and I've started with my lightest to my darkest, so if there is any kind of residual ink on there, it won't matter. So I'm just going to come in, add some of the Flirty Flamingo in, again being aware that I'm going to want to come in with the other color as well. If I put this right here, then I can do the Sweet Sorbet off the edge. So that leaves me quite a bit of room to do the Sweet Sorbet, which I'm going to come in and do. Sorry, I keep saying gonna, so I have to keep correcting myself, but let's just wipe that off and come in with the Sweet Sorbet. I'm just going to pop it up over there. It's probably out of frame for you, but let's just start by adding the Sweet Sorbet flowers in. Okay. If you wanted to come in, say, with a leaf, you could come in with a leaf as well. I am just going to fill in the gaps. And this one, if I had put a bit higher, then I would have been able to put another flower in there because it's going to look just a little bit gappy here. So I am going to actually overlap those flowers. So this side is just a little bit busy, but the beauty of this card is we don't have a front and we don't have a back yet. So we can sort out how we'd like this card to look. With the basic white, you don't need to do a score line on it. You can just fold it over. With the colored cardstock, a score line is absolutely the thing to do. It stops you getting that weird creased look down your fold. If you don't have a bone folder, honestly, any one of your acrylic blocks just run up and down the side will work just as well. Bone folder, really good tool to have, but honestly, if you don't have one, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so now we have the blank inside card, decorated front and back, and we need to decide where we're going to put the greeting. So we can put it here. We can put it here. I think I quite like it here. But what I might do is I might just get my Flirty Flamingo out, just make sure I've cleaned this off, because I am going back into a lighter color. I'm going to just tap the Flirty Flamingo in the top there. Just a little bit of extra color, just to fill that little gap in. To me, there was just too much of a gap at the top. You can decide how busy you'd like it, how open you'd like it. Absolutely, 100% your choice. So we're just going to, there we go. We are going to put some dimensionals on the back of this. And I think we're going to finish up this sheet. Yay. Oh no, I've got another little one. Well, let's finish the sheet anyway. There we go. Let's peel that one off, and that is the sheet finished. And if you've got ribbon that you'd like to use with this, you can absolutely put some ribbon on. You can add some bling if you want to put bling in where there's some empty spaces. You absolutely can. You can do this in any color you like. You could do it in fall themes with the Cajun craze and pumpkin pie, or you could do it in really subtle springtime tones of Blushing Bride and So Saffron. So I'm just going to lightly put this down, and then I'm going to lift it up so I can make sure it's straight. And we are good. So there we have it. A really pretty Throwback Thursday card using the So Sentimental stamp and dies and the Dahlia Days. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll create together soon.